discussion on the need for constant mindfulness. We are the last one. Find a miracle through mindfulness. Many people ceaselessly complain, and these days they do in fact have ample reasons to complain. Nevertheless, they often put themselves in the consciousness of the victim, which means that they end up surrounded and mundaneness instead of really making a difference in their lives. In other place, Gurudev said, we should not make a pity party. You understand? Pity party. Pity. You understand pity? Pity, right? Party. You understand? Pity party. We shouldn't make. Come. My problem. This is my problem. This is my problem. So I'm crying. Cry more. It's a party for. Yes. For pity. It's a party for pity. It is going on in the material world. And people get together to lament their situation. Not understanding that Namu Prete Punara Janma Dukalaya Masaswatam. Can anyone change that? Anyone? So why are we surprised that we have problems in this material world? Why? Why are we surprised? Making pity party. Lamenting. We are making ourselves victims. And some who cannot forget for life. We cannot forget for life, and we cannot forgive. Anytime I see this person, I feel like killing him. That means what? We're carrying grudge. Carrying grudge means we're carrying fire. Fire burns, and whoever carries fire will be burnt. If you have a scar on the body, can you remove it? It's already a scar. What to do? Forget it. But do not allow it to happen again. People say, once beaten, twice shy. Do not allow it to happen again. That's intelligence. Becoming a victim is not the solution. And lamenting and forming party for lamentation. I'll tell you my problem, you tell me your problem, we'll tell each other a problem, we'll tell how serious it is, I'll tell how serious it is, we'll tell how many times it has happened, tell how many people have done it, tell how many years have gone, tell how many. That's a solution. The danger is that by doing this, we are getting stagnated. We are standing in one place. We're not moving. Stagnation, if you don't move forward, you fall. We must move forward. We already discussed that. That this is a movement, and we have to move. Bhagavad Gita chapter 7 already told us moroseness is in the mood of ignorance. So remaining in ignorance means what? We're not moving forward. Ignorance means we're in darkness. We cannot see the way out. But those who are mindful always see the light. In every situation, they always see the light. Unfortunately, they go through the feeling, they go through life feeling very dissatisfied, bored, disappointed, and anxious. The difficulties which are happening in this world, either with people or with us individually or collectively, will not affect us unless we have accepted being a victim. Oh, this movement, see this one, see this one, see this one, see this one, see this one. There's nobody to trust again. That is your problem. It is? It is what? Your problem. Nothing is changing what nature has arranged. What should go wrong is going wrong as far as 𝐾𝐻𝐸 is concerned. What should go wrong is going wrong. One devotee told Srila Prabhupada, this material world, so many problems. This. So we have to really work to change the whole world. Prabhupada said that is not your business. You think you can do it? Lord Nityananda Prabhu did it. Lord Nityananda Prabhu, he did it. He came for that. He tried. Huh? We don't force people to become lovers of God. Right? So who else can do it? Krishna himself, he came here, did he tell everybody? Krishna came here. Krishna does not have power to, oh, come here, all of you, all of you become pure devotees. Chant my holy name and go back to Godhead. But you do like that? Yes. Many of us are not ready to go back home, back to God. The Lord will not force us to go. Anything which is forced will react negatively. In a psychic realm, there's so many talismans or charms for different things. If you like somebody, he doesn't agree, you do something to influence the person to become your friend. It will last for a moment and it will expire. When that expires, both of you become terrible enemies. The whole world will not be able to resolve it. When some people arrive at the end of their lives, they may look back and try to understand the purpose of it all. They will then think with disappointment at pursued fame, wealth, distinction, and adoration, but most of the time achieved nothing. A few times when I did fulfill my endless desires, I still did not feel any deep satisfaction. Now that I have reached the end of my life, what can I take with me other than emptiness? Other people might wait for something to happen in their consciousness throughout their lives, such as miracle. However, the miracles are always with us, but we have to be more mindful in order to notice them. By practicing mindfulness, by practicing mindful walking, breathing, seeing, hearing, eating, and sleeping, the material world gradually begins to take on the attribute of the spiritual world. We are here, but we are completely out of here. Completely, 100% out of here. What is life? We're here in this material world. Our consciousness is 100% out. Our activities are out. The Prabhupada said that. I'm not in America. And I have trained all my disciples also so not to be in Americans. So we shouldn't be in this material world. Not being in the material world means that we should not be caught up with the pains and pleasure of this material world. We should transcend this duality. We should transcend the duality. Completely unaffected by what is happening. Reach Krishna consciousness as much as possible, and when time comes, just walk out happily that we have done our part. So Lord Jesus told us in the Bible, behold the seed sower, the seed sower throweth the seed. Wherever he falls, let it be. Understand? Okay. The seed sower is a preacher, is a devotee of Krishna. The seed planting Krishna consciousness who preach. Some seed will fall on a fertile land. That means you get some devotees who are ready, they will accept. Some seed will fall in the water, some fall in the rock, some fall in the fire. They will not exist. Only those who fell on the soil will succeed. And those who fall there. So wherever it falls, that is not our business. Just give the message of Krishna consciousness as pure as you can. It remains with the audience. How they take it, that is not a business. Make sure we deliver it as pure as we can, as it is. We're not at the same level, so we're not going to accept everything equally. We're going to accept it according to our level, our mode. How much are we ready for going back home, back to Godhead? For one who is not ready to go back home, back to Godhead, the message will not enter the ear. It will hit on the eardrum and fall down. For those who are ready, it will enter and go to the heart. Those that they have heard. So we should throw our seed. That is the duty of the preacher. Throw the seed. Because the seed is not our own. We are simply representatives. So we turn this material world into a spiritual world, our consciousness. We're not going to change the days or the weeks, the month, or the year. We're only simply going to change our consciousness by practicing mindfulness. Spiritual life is not just a sentimental idea that depends on emotionalism, faith, or sentimentality. It is a science that we can experience by applying the appropriate technologies to our lives. Spiritual life is not just a sentimental idea that depends on emotion, faith, or sentimentality. Spirituality is different. It's a reality. Not just emotions. We have so many pretenders who can do that perfectly without being a devotee. So we see many devotees. Many devotees are doing powerful things. Seminars, projects, delivering powerful lectures, heavy kirtan. After this, what next? Lamenting for ordinary things. Lamenting for ordinary things. The Krishna chastised Arjuna for this, using Arjuna to teach us. Don't speak big philosophy and act below the standard. Asuchana vasochas tom pragya padamse basa se. Gadasun vagatasumscha nanu sochanti pandita. Nanu sochanti pandita. A pandita does not lament. They are two different things. This is spirituality. It's Krishna consciousness. Not just emotion. Anyone can do that. In practice, you can do that. You come and cry, pity party. You know? In my village, when somebody died, everybody will come and join you to cry. The whole people will come and join you and cry. Very funny and very sweet. It's like a song. Very nice. It's a beautiful song. They're crying and they're talking. And what they're talking is wisdom. Like, and like material is terrible. And if the woman is if the woman is young, she's still young. You know what she'll be crying? I'm feeling cold. She's crying because the husband has left, but she's crying, she's talking. It's a song, the beautiful song they're singing is a cry. It's a very beautiful, poetic. Oh, I'm feeling cold. Meaning that I don't have my husband to warm me. So another man should come. Should come. And now I'm free. No one should come. They say it while they are crying for the departed husband. That is spirituality. That's spirituality. It's nonsense. It's mundane. Spirituality is a science that we can experience by applying the appropriate technologies to our lives. Application should apply these technologies. Mindfulness will be applied mindfully. Mindfulness is one of those great weapons that allow us to focus on expediently attain the accessible treasures. Accessible treasures. Even when seemingly inauspicious things bombard us, if we maintain a proper level of mindfulness, we will constantly experience richer and more profound realizations. Then, whether we are in the waking state or in the sleeping state, we will have a wonderful chance to move closer towards liberation and our ultimate service, which is actually part of the eternity of the soul. Hare Krishna. Comments? Questions? Comments or questions? Hare Krishna. How we can be constantly conscious when most of the time we are constantly bombarded by Maya. How can we be conscious in the middle of being bombarded by so many unnecessary things? How can we maintain our balance? How can we remain conscious in a situation where every direction will have unpalatable situations? Yesterday we look at Bhagavad Gita chapter 2, text what? Huh? Huh? Mindful devotees. Mindful devotees. Chapter 2 takes what? Thank you very much. Mindful, yes. Thank you. Text 15. We looked at it yesterday, right? 2:15. What did Krishna say? Or based among the Bharatas. Bharasarava.
The person who is not disturbed by
A
happiness
person who is not disturbed by happiness and distress.
and is steady in both
And is steady in both. Steady in both.
is certainly
Amrutatoya Kalpati. Is eligible for liberation. So Krishna didn't say one who is happy, but he didn't say one who is distressed, but one who is equal. Yesterday we explained this. We explained this yesterday. Look, we need balance. Since upon us, our Krishna say we should do what? We should do what? We should have vidya and avidya. We should have both. Means what? We should balance our life. We should know what is wrong, and we should know what is right. So we'll not be tempted, oh, tomorrow, I didn't know this one. No, we should know. We should know it so that we know, I'm feeling with this. Sureshwara Prabhu is my Gurudev's god brother, Sureshwara Prabhu. So he said, my Gurudev was given a chieftaincy title, a chief. So he asked Gurudev, "You are a king?" He said, "Yes." A king will need what? Queen. It is natural to a king to have a queen. So now you're a king. The only thing is the half has to come in. So Gurudev said, "My dear brother, see, I have had everything. I have it all. I have had it all. There's nothing there which I would say, oh, this is new. So forget it." Forget it. So to be steady in both requires practice. Practice is required. Practice. You must practice. How will you become a boxer? Huh? Practice. You know, if you want to be a boxer, you have to practice getting punches on you. Then your body will develop to that, to be able to withstand the punches which is going to come. You have to practice. Without practice, you cannot go and challenge someone. So practice is required. So you have to practice daily, all the time. The whole process of mindfulness is to keep us on track. Practice makes perfect. All right? Who cries? Who cries? When we're suffering, we cry. Oh, Krishna, please help me. I can't take this any longer. So Krishna, oh, she's tired now. Okay, come on. You're tired? Oh, please come. So many times I have said, one who is comfortable in this world will not cry. Cry for what? I am just 16 years old, right? 16 minus 100. 100 minus 16. So I still have 84 years. That is much, right? I will soon graduate from school. I will be a military officer. I will have big positions. I will travel the whole world. I will get money. Maybe 2 trillion. How many? 5? 10? How many? Yes, right? Many friends, many bank accounts, conferences all over the world. They'll call me from all over the world. So, this is life. So, what will we cry for? For seminar you're going to attend in Geneva? No, you'll be smiling. Only a person who is feeling the pains of material existence. Material nature is touching all from all corners, and you can see the bare truth that there's nothing here. I have had it all. There's nothing inside. I have had it. There's nothing here but suffering. Krishna, please help me. I'm tired and I cannot help myself. Please help me. That tears for that child, Krishna. Right?
I requested only one class on this topic. I requested only one class on this topic, but you gave a series of classes with mindfulness. Thank you, sir.
Very good.
My question is Maharaj, that Maharaj mentioned this meditation from beggar series. So in the last paragraph, I think there is more emphasis on this sleeping technology. Maharaj also writes, sleeping technology is the most powerful. My question is, what are the practical things we can do so that we can increase the quality of this? Right now we are just in ignorance.
We already discussed if you want mindful sleep, then we have to plan how we live our day. What do we do the whole day? Will show the state of our sleeping. If the whole day we are simply dreaming about fame, how to become the famous person in the world, how to become the richest person, become the strongest person, how to eat the best burger in the world. That is all we're doing. Oh, what the latest car I have to ride. I visited one businessman in Nigeria. In his own courtyard, There are 25 cars. It's one person. And it's just planning for it's still planning for more. Just one person. And these cars, the smallest one there was the Pojo car. Pojo car. Heavy expensive car. So that is the goal of our life. When such a person sleep, what are you going to see? You'll be counting varieties of cars, you'll be riding on cars. It's only cars are going to get. And the sinful way how to get all those things are going to get. That's all you're going to get. How you get all these things is sinful way, not the pious way. Not the pious way, or sinful. So it's the cars you're beginning to dream about. Nothing. Only the sinful ways, different ways how to get. A person who has lived his or her life the whole day, we're thinking the way devotees are mistreating me, I think I should leave this movement. Devotees don't talk nicely. We're supposed to be devotees, but I don't see devotees talking like devotees. Everybody harasses me. They do this to me. They do this to me. I can't be with these people. That's what I'm thinking. The whole day is thinking. And we are, in our mind, we're analyzing all different devotees. This one like this, this one like this, this one like this, this one is falling down, this one shouldn't fall down, this one has fallen before, this one is like this, this one. So when you sleep, what are you going to do? That is what you're going to see. Nightmares. Horrible. Fighting with people in meeting. Right? That's nightmare. One who has diligently absorbed the mind in hearing Bhagavatam, in studying scrutinizingly the Bhagavatam, and meditated on those pastimes, fully absorbed. The whole day is absorbed in that, is thinking about that, meditating on that, and actually forgetting outside. How are we going to sleep? You are going to be with Krishna the whole time you sleep. And one is very busy the whole day, very, very busy the whole day. This is a secret. If you want to sleep peacefully, of course, devotees don't have difficult sleeping. Want to have a peaceful sleep the whole day, very busy in Krishna consciousness. No spare time. The moment the 2 minutes, they are gone. You get up tomorrow morning. No struggle. And the whole time you're going to be there is about Krishna, 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 Krishna. All you are cooking for Krishna. You are doing Harinam for Krishna. You are doing preaching for Krishna. Everything is about Krishna. That is mindful sleep. It depends on what we do during the day. So if you want to know the result of our day's activity, it is the sleep. What kind of sleep you are going to have? What kind of dream you are going to have? So sleep is very important. There you are going to get message, get instructions, get training, informations will come. If future will be told to you, you know what is happening. As you get ready, what is the temptation is coming. The special master will tell you the temptation you're going to face before it comes. So you're ready. So when it comes, you're prepared. Not that, oh, I didn't know. The Guru will tell you, see, okay, so you're ready. When it comes, you are ready for it. You pass. The mindfulness. Right?
The continuation of Mother's question that how we can cry. So you told that when we are not comfortable, when we feel this will come. So I was reflecting on this that is it what will I ever be to get it? So I was thinking that it is only possible with the association of sadhu. Is it like understanding is correct? But even if we know that theoretically, it's not going to be uncomfortable. But when we are in the situation of very powerful pure devotee looking for Krishna, then the energy automatically comes to feel the attention.
Yes. If you are connected. If you're not connected, it will not come. If you are connected, yeah, you'll get it. You get it easily because the current is flowing through. If you're connected, the connection is not just a physical thing. Being together like this is just external. Because I can be here with you in my mind. I'm thinking of somebody who's not here, and very very close to that person, and enjoy with that person, and you don't exist for me. If you travel with a king, all the honor given to that king will come to you automatically. Yes. So if you are connected with a highly exalted personality, you are connected with it consciously, mindfully, you will experience everything that is happening. When we when we take on some discipline, like a fasting, severely, the cry will come naturally. You don't have to fake it. You don't have to practice it and become exercise. It will naturally come. It is natural. It is not some emotions. It will come naturally. Because now Krishna has seen that we are desperate. We are desiring. We are working. We are making effort to that. Then Krishna will compliment. Just try to get it. And Prabhupada said, we should cry that we cannot cry. Then he will cry. That's Prabhupada. Very, very kind. Cry that we cannot cry. So, we have everything. It's application. All right? Yes. 3.
One is when you talk about happiness and distress and it affecting one's duty.
Yes. Happiness and distress affecting. Yes.
So, what is in that shloka? Which one is more important part of it? We cannot really see whether happiness or distress is affecting the person, but can we see that if that person is fixed up in his or her duty, regardless of how the time is going, that person is stuck in his spiritual practices. And that person can be seen as told as someone who has become unaffected by the existence. Because it's very difficult to pinpoint, okay, this moment I'm happy, this moment I'm sad, today I'm sad. It's very dynamic, it keeps on changing the state of mind. But if that consistency is there, that regularity, steadiness is there, one's practices, one's duties, can we say that okay, that person has overcome the dualities of happiness?
Overcoming duality is like when a person has undergone some training, and then you are developing knowledge to come to graduation. So we have to gradually practice and come to that level. Every day we see, understand? Every day we see is when we appreciate a devotee, you feel happy, right? You feel happy. And when we chastise a devotee, it doesn't feel happy. That means duality. Yes, that is duality. So when we see that this person, this devotee, because of the training he or she is undergoing and is following very nicely, by practicing and following very nicely, the level of purification is taking place until we come to that stage where glorification will not be something that is affecting you. But when I'm glorified, I'm so carried over by that. And when nonsense devotees, they're nonsense disciples. Oh, why did he say that? Okay, I'm nonsense, then I'm giving up Krishna consciousness because I'm nonsense. Let me go. It means we are affected by good and bad. And that also means that we are not internalizing the practice nicely. Therefore, we did not very much advance. Or we're not moving on a good speed in our spiritual life, in our Christian consciousness. If we're moving on a good speed, even if you don't like it, but it will not, the idea of let me just give up this because it will not come in. Rather, you think, oh, okay, then how do I become better? How can I become better? Okay, I was chastised for this. Okay, I'm sorry. In the mind, even if you don't say it, inside you're feeling sorry. Oh, I did something wrong. Oh, this is not good. Okay, I'll not do this again. Be careful. Just advancement. And that will take us to this level. That we come to the stage of purity. Babaji Maharaj. You glorify him, so whatever I want to say, he will never smile with you. Never. He will never look at you. Never. Glorify him, speak whatever you want to speak. He would never look at you. If he look at you, it's to chastise you. If he look at you, he will chastise you. And if you condemn him, so cancel thing, he also will never look at you. Will never. completely free. This is perfection. That cannot be artificially done. This is perfection. This is purity. But it requires practice. Yes, practice, you can say our duty. That's the beginning. So it's a beginning. The duty which is assigned to us according to our nature purifies us if we perform that. Therefore, Krishna recommended we should do it. Because that brings purification. So we should do it. If you do our duty nicely, we will eventually come to this because we get purified. We will, according to Gita, we will get purified if you do our duty. And that purification will bring knowledge. That knowledge will bring us renunciation. Renunciation will perfect our Krishna consciousness. So it is gradual. And it should be followed like that. That is what we are doing in Krishna consciousness. We already have responsible services which we do. If you do our responsible services which are given to us for the pleasure of the spiritual master and Krishna, we will get purified. Automatically, we will get purified and be promoted to this state where glorification, we are appreciated or not appreciated, will never disturb us in our Krishna consciousness. We will remain steady in our Krishna consciousness. It is happening. And we have mentioned many times, many devotees left this movement because they felt not appreciated. That means they were not glorified publicly. But one who is practicing Krishna consciousness with a full understanding that whatever I'm doing is not for somebody, will not be disturbed if there's no glorification. This is for my own purification. This is actually the costless mission of Buddha and Krishna for me to get purified. So-called devotional service. Devotional service is actually performed by pure devotees. Devotional service, it is done by pure devotees. So we are practitioners.
Just in connection with this mention. But then even a pure devotee feels encouraged in this connection. Like Srila Prabhupada will sometimes feel encouraged by some of that piece of disciples, brothers, and sometimes with discussion. So the emotion of happiness and distress, even does that not exist? Like you said, so was there no emotion of happiness or distress or encouragement of this connection?
He's already a liberated soul, a pure soul. So his emotion is not about happiness and this. He's already happy. He's already happy. So he cannot be distressed at any condition. He already transcended that, so he cannot be distressed. That's his position. Below that, yeah, we feel.
And second question, like when you think about getting instructions from the spiritual master and dreaming about Krishna. So in categories of sleep, it is said that a sleep which is without dreams, it is sound sleep. And then sleep which is with dreams, it is sapna. It is sleep which is not sound. In that categorization is like that. It's not sound. Like if people dream a lot, then next day they are not fresh enough. They feel tired. So how do we contrast that with a devotee dreaming of he's going for something or Krishna consciousness? So what do you call that kind of sleep? It's having dream, but
the dream which in this context one is dreaming, I want to get new cars, I want to get this, I want to get all this. That's a dream. That's a dream. And it's useless. So we call that illusion. What we are looking at, we call it dream, but actually not a dream. It is vision. It's a vision that you are having Harinam. No, it's not a dream. It's a vision. That is, the spiritual master give you some messages, some training, something which you couldn't understand physically. Is teaching us through sleep. That is not a dream. That is spiritual and it's enlivening.
It's not calling it dream, can we call it samadhi?
Yes, you can call it something, or you call it vision. Or the other term in the psyche world is say precognition. Precognition, something you have been informed about something which you got to have it before it take place. So it's a vision or precognition. You know about it before it take place. So it's an information given for our own benefit, so can be prepared and don't become a victim of that. So Guru is preparing us for it. Or we are being warned. What you're doing, it is not good. You should better change now. This precognition. You don't say that is dream. It's a warning. It's a message. We put them together as dream, but actually there's difference. Yes. So you can say vision.
And like when you said a preacher is like a farmer who seeds and where it sprouts. But then also you have so many times but the Bhikma said one should not forget the one by giving it the money. So if one is just throwing away the seed, then one is just throwing how are you responsible for the seeds to grow?
No. When you throw the seed, means now you're preaching. You're preaching. So you're going to get people who will come to you. You'll come closer. Among those who have come, and you check and see which of them is ready. Then you invest on that. That is, don't forget the one. Not that you just treat everybody the same. No, you can't treat everyone the same. We have to treat people according to who is ready to go back to Godhead now. We should be able to see that. We should be able to identify that. And who is that? One who is falling. One who is falling. Whatever you tell is doing. Whatever you tell is doing. So that person you can correct, you can chastise. Because now the person is ready to move forward. So we have to identify that. Those there are not many anyway. There are always few. It's our responsibility to identify among the disciples I have now, this group, who is ready to go back to Godhead. We should know. Then we invest on that all those devotees. We should know that. We should know those is ready. In the Bible it is said, many are called, few are chosen. Thousands of people are there. Among them, who is serious? How do you know that? We say, do this, yes, sir. It is done. Come here, yes, sir, he's there. Go there, yes, sir, he's there. So you know, okay, this is ready for me. So you can use it. So Krishna told us on Gita, you make yourself an instrument, I will use you. So we'll see that. We'll see among who is ready, who is sacrifice. That is why you see some devotees make faster advancement and some doesn't. And we have different levels of disciples. Third class, second class, first class. So we have to deal with them like that. The first class is always there, it's ready. When you tell him or her something, it is done. So those you bring closer and you can correct, you can chastise, you can. That is where that is where we move forward. But one who is not ready, if he said, what nonsense thing are you doing? Oh, I'm nonsense, I'll not come to you again. So you know, this one, leave him or her like that. Let him hang around. Whatever he can do is just do it like that. This should be known. We should know. One devotee asked me, "Do you know who is going to succeed you?" I said, "Yes, I already know. Because Guru already showed me." Yes. So I was studying to tell you what I said. I said, "Yes, I know. I know who is going to succeed." Because Gurudev so. Finish? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. The Prabhupada ki jai.